It's probably not a coincidence that reports of a breakaway European Super League resurfaced just as the Champions League returns. This is the classic story that won't go away and, at its heart, is about pitting the world's biggest football clubs against each other on a regular basis, or, at least, a more regular basis than the Champions League can offer. Why play Burnley twice a year when you can play Barcelona instead, all while earning more money? And if you follow the US Major League blueprint, a closed league with no promotion and relegation, maybe a salary cap, you're on to a guaranteed money spinner. Talk of a Super League has been around since the 1990s and, with the sport globalized like never before, it has plenty of financial appeal to the lucky few who get to be a part of it. But that is all the Super League has been so far, an idea, and almost nobody is willing to push the idea in public. As one executive told ESPN, if it happens in our lifetime, it's going to happen now. Why now? Because the pandemic is putting massive financial pressure on the sport. Let's dig into the issue. So what brought back the idea of a Super League to replace the Champions League this time? Reports in two outlets that don't usually deal in sport. Spanish digital business website Voz Populi wrote Tuesday morning that at least 18 European clubs were planning an NBA-style pan-European league that would effectively replace the Champions League as early as 2022. A few hours later, Sky News reported essentially the same story with the added nugget that JP Morgan Chase was in talks to provide some $6 billion in debt financing. The fact that both stories come from business reporters is relevant. It suggests that the information wasn't leaked by clubs hypothetically involved but rather from those trying to finance it. Marco T. Project Big Picture failed, but changes possible stream live games, replays on ESPN Plus U. FC Daily Private Equity, funds, investors, anybody sitting on large piles of money who needs something to invest in during the pandemic. On the flip side, COVID-19 has hit hard and many clubs are starved for cash, mainly because of the way they're run. Every penny that goes in usually goes back out, so everyone, to varying degrees, is facing cash flow issues now that broadcasters and sponsors are demanding rebates and stadiums aren't fully open to fans. UEFA, which organizes the Champions League and Europa League, hasn't been spared either. They told clubs on Monday that nearly $600 million has been lost due to the pandemic and payouts to clubs will be reduced over the next 5 seasons. Folks are left squabbling over what's left of the pie, with bigger clubs less willing to share. Hence, the Project Big Picture fiasco, a radical plan to overhaul English football that would see control over the Premier League switch to the top teams.